whatever else we feel like doing.
Sweet. Let me retweet with comment. I'm here too.
Retweet with comment. So, last time, we did some stuff.
Oh, right, I should get your document open.
Yeah, the document.
Yeah.
You're my Navi.
Oh no, where did I put it? Help.
You should have game audio too, because I should be piping in with voice meter.
I did hear game audio.
That's good.
I heard the classic Dark Souls ka-chunk of starting up. Alright, ds3 fog notes, here it is.
Let me take a drink.
So currently we're just kind of adding to that. Oh!
Huh?
Someone new has arrived.
I got tired of having a cop.
Trundle.
Well, she does trundle, but she's a Bloodborne because she has the Bloodborne dodge instead of a roll.
Oh, okay.
I got tired of a cop being on screen. Although,
yeah,
she's also basically a cop. Town near basically turned out.
There are a lot of features of that game that I find super questionable, and choices that are there just for titillation, and it's reprehensible. But you know, whatever.
I'm surprised to hear that from you, but I kind of agree. I thought you liked titillation.
Oh, I mean, I see you found another texture.
I tried to turn it invisible, but I couldn't find a way to turn it invisible, and this was the next best thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like it goes like this, right? I like reading romance books, and typically, but not always, they're about consenting relationships between adults. I don't like sexual harassment.
Yeah, I also don't like that. There's not a lot of sex in Nier Automata though, because
there isn't. But like, all of the worst elements are honestly like shoved away into the smaller places of the game. Like all of the like cartoon time with sexy robot ladies talking about how they want to look nice, and like for no reason whatsoever. It's just got like, I guess, imprinted on them as like, this is what a dude thinks that lady robot should sound like. Like,
although almost yeah.
It was just immediately off-putting, and I wanted to know nothing else about the game when I saw that shit. Much to my chagrin, of course, as, you know, I cannot avoid that game. They even put it in Final Fantasy XIV. It shoved it in there. Like, here, oh, I heard you didn't like this thing. Well, here's infinite more of it.
I played the game to not 100% completion, but I streamed the entirety of the game. And I liked a lot of it, but then what I came away from the game was that all the parts of it I liked were the Platinum game, and a lot of the parts I didn't like were the Yoko Taro game. Yeah, you'll be ashamed of your words and deeds once you realize that the robots' reason they're sexy is that they have to be sexy to breathe. I also don't know what the audio balance is like. It sounds loud to me, but whenever I say that, they always say it sounds fine.
I have a feeling I'm not ever going to be ashamed of that. Just, you know, just throwing my money on that side of the roulette table here. I like how the guns sound. This is a dramatically different experience. I like this far more than the silence I had before. I thank you for configuring that. It is so excellent.
I have to get used to the Bloodborne dodge. This game's not supposed to have it.
True. Well, I mean, there's some other things that this game isn't supposed to have too, but, you know, we like those. Yes.
There's also near music, because the music of that game is really good.
Yeah, that's another thing that, like, catches a lot of praise. People shooting praise bullets at the game for that.
The music in Nier was also quite good.
Yeah, I liked that a lot better. I did think that it got, like, far too overwrought in a lot of places, and most of that had to do with the scene writing just being too verbose. Like, all of the smaller aspects of that game are excellent, but the grand ones are just sort of, oh, feel bad now, and it's like, okay, there's only so much of that I got in me.
That's Yoko Taro over, baby.
Yeah, but what has he done before Nier? Like, where did that shit come from?
Drakengard.
Ah, well now.
So if I fight her as
glad
if
no one trusted him with other projects. How's the fight going?
I'm cornered. I'm treating it like a gun battle, and I'm doing better. Where I just run away and shoot her with my gun.
Ooh, yeah. You know, that approach might carry us through a lot more bosses. Yeah. Yeah, getting used to the Bloodborns. Heck, maybe that's why I felt like I had such an easy time of this boss when I did it. Because it feels kind of like a Bloodborne boss, and I got pretty good at that game. It contains my favorite fights.
Okay, so I didn't have to fight that boss, but I decided to kill the grandma, so we had to fight the boss.
Ah, right. After a certain point, you're pot committed.
Yeah, because after this boss was in the room, I could no longer... Because this is a fog wall.
Oh, right. Okay, so...
I should open the stairway up.
Is that a fog wall we can go through now?
Yes, it is now.
Okay.
It could have been one, but I decided to kill the grandma because I dropped down into the grandma room and could not get back up because of the stairs. Also, I should turn you up.
We did our level best to shoot her from a distance, like from outside of the arena, but sadly the terrain was not having any of it.
Yeah, the terrain was just befuddling enough to make it not work.
Oh man, I hope this drink is tasty because it's taking forever to make.
Hey, what are you making? What's on tap?
It's sort of a vodka orange Julius, but the thing that I had in the freezer has been there a while, so I don't know if it's still good. And it's taking a long time to disincorporate and I guess readhere to the booze. So by the time it finally melts, I will have a drink on my hands. But in the meantime, I get to sit here and pray that it's still drinkable.
You could eat it.
That would guarantee a bad time for me, I think.
Now, you don't get much of the ass in this, she doesn't kick the camera like she does in Nier.
That's honestly for the best.
You don't have the 2B butt pants that you have in FF14.
Ashen One, produce the coil.
I never got the butt pants. I should,
Very well.
I'm probably going to resub because of friends that are playing now. More of them. And I never got around to doing the factory 2B butt pants.
Yeah, it's honestly pretty good. I like the fights in there decently well. Oh my god, what is happening?
Well, Matt, tis good to see ye in good health.
What have you done to Andre?
This day.
You fiend. Oh god. No. Help.
Thank you for the sub, Ogre.
You turned it.
Pretty, be careful. I don't want to see that.
You turned him into Star Platinum.
Pretty, be careful.
God, I hope you're broadcasting at 60 frames.
I am.
Oh, mercy.
Nobody even mentioned this. Oh, also, I did realize.
Well, that was like pedestrian compared to what else is going on.
I actually do. We actually do have a sniper gun. I just forgot to use it.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. Could that have done the thing?
I thought that would kill her, but it didn't. I don't know.
Hmm.
I'll have a good night, Ogre.
Well, you were here for the high point, I think, so the rest is just gonna be me like dragging on other video games needlessly.
What else is new?
I love doing I don't play video games for enjoyment anymore. I figured that out today.
Ooh.
I just don't. I don't need to enjoy myself.
Enjoying ourselves is not how we enjoy ourselves.
Right? It's like that guy from the one Kung Fu movie. Like, I've undergone extensive training, so I don't need to relax.
Yes, that's a good one. That's the one where the samurai is in it, and he stabs himself in the foot so that he won't die. I think we established this was a dead end. One of them just goes to Archdragon Peak.
Yeah, that goes to Archdragon Peak below Nameless. I presume the Nameless King.
Yeah, which is,
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh.
which is a... You can't ever get truly soft-locked because of, this whole thing.
The classic. I remember working myself into a corner on my first playthrough in Undeadburg. I was considering dark signing out because I'm like, oh man, you can't get out of here. What the heck? Turns out you can, though. There's a safe drop from there, and nowadays I use it to convince the Black Knight nearby to murder himself by jumping off after me with his poor footwork. Sometimes he makes it, is the exciting part.
Okay, so this is the actual advance. Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
Uh,
Dancer entrance interior.
Dancer entrance interior goes to leather gauntlets.
Ooh. Wonder what those look like. What?
Just more ringed city bosses, huh? This is the hardest boss in the game.
Okay. Dark Spirit Meteor. Oh, of course he's the hardest boss. He eats Dark Souls. How could we hope for the future creation? So this is like the game's Calamite.
Yes. He has laser beams.
Holy shit.
I'm not doing this right now. I'm not doing that right now.
Okay.
That's too hard. He's too strong. I can't beat him.
Well, let's see.
I think I'm going to Lothric then, right?
Yeah. Demon Prince after Bonfire to Archdragon Peak. Been around to Archdragon Peak. High Lord Wolnir. Did we beat him?
We did beat him, and that was a
Okay.
loop because it's a dead end.
Sacrifices.
I know there's lots of places to go in Lothric Castle. Where did Dragon Slayer armor bring us to?
To Demon Prince.
Okay, so that's like a done deal. Oh, here's the thing.
Hmm?
The 2B outfit only works if you wear one helmet, which is the Undead Legion helmet, and if you take that off, gah, the neck is
Oh, dear.
revealed.
Yikes.
So, I had to give myself a hat.
Okay.
I
mean, I'll forgive you for using cheat engine if that's what it. Are you fishing for that?
I do need to be forgiven for using cheat engine right now this very instant to give myself more standard bolts.
Like, like in that one, I was about to say Hugh Laurie, but it's a different Hugh.
Hugh Jackman.
No, not that one.
Hugh Man.
He was a human. He died.
Like most humans do.
Yeah, but this one already, and he was young. They had that whole movie where like several known actors. He was in the Imaginarium of Dr.
Oh,
Parnassus.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. No wonder I couldn't put a Hugh to his name. Sorry. And now in trying to think of why I was trying to dream up this name, I can't remember why I was suddenly talking about Heath Ledger. Oh, right. No. That one Heath Ledger movie, The Order, in which he and a pal belong to a fictitious order of priests in the Catholic Church and Heath learns that sin eaters are real and becomes one.
I remember that movie.
Yeah, and so to forgive people, like grace is also real and can be sublimated through this little like bread that you do, and he eats it, and then he has the sin. So I can give you one of those, one of the little, like it's a cookie basically.
Oh man, look at my ammo count. You might not be able to see it, but everybody else.
No, nice.
Nice.
So for forgiveness, we can get you one of those.
Okay, so we have 2 fog walls immediately. We have Castle Lothric first bonfire, and we have one over here. I like that 2B still makes the armor clink noise when she walks, because she's a robot, but also because this is for Fallen Knight armor, because all the mods affect Fallen Knight armor for some reason. So what do we call this bonfire?
Ooh, someone poking through there.
So what do we call this one?
That's, like in the base game, that's like after Dancer, right?
Yeah, I think this is the flippy-dippy side of
the proper entrance. I'm gonna call it Lothric proper.
Lothric proper. Lothric proper leads to. Also, technically, she's a gynoid, but because the robots are genderless, it doesn't matter. You try to, well, actually me, when I'm the robot lord. This leads to,
Oh hey, the tree. Dirtooth Tree Man.
Don't want to do this yet. I'd lock myself out of PvP things, so who cares? Let's just do it now.
Okay, so Lothric proper B2, Rotting Greatwood. I've decided to start calling them A side and B side rather than interior exterior.
That makes sense.
Just a crackerjack shot with that Thompson.
Well, I am a real life rolling the headless Thompson gunner. Patty Hearst heard the burst of this Thompson machine gun.
Soundtrack is really going places.
Man, this might be easy.
Yeah, just, you know, do a little bit of casual target shooting and Bob's your uncle. Might also be challenging.
I just have to find the...
Gotta find the real ones.
I think the ones on his back aren't unlocked yet, but I don't remember where the other ones are.
The bits up front don't count?
Oh, he does have... yeah, the Grundle I could just go for. I could go for the Grundle. But I thought he had some on his ankles.
Oh.
Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
there's a wrist.
Yeah, we can just go for the Grundle.
It's like, what's the strong reason to not do the direct, obvious thing?
Okay.
Alright, he's gonna hand it to you.
I can get behind him. He has a lot of spots on his back.
Hmm. He honestly doesn't have much in the way of health left.
Okay, let's just give him to the Grundle.
Alright, blown away.
Ah, I got the Soul, I got Transposing Kiln, and then I got Standard Bolt, Standard Bolt, Standard Bolt. So, this
Did you
guy's...
fix it so that, like, everything you pick up also has standard bolts in it or something?
No, I just tabbed out and pressed Spawn's Standard Bolt a bunch.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so that bonfire doesn't lead anywhere, but it does give us a Transposing Kiln, which... I don't know how useful it's going to be, but I can go check. The Transposing Kiln, if you actually look at the sprite for the thing, is actually pretty cool looking. Because if you look at it, it's a crystal lizard that's like sewn into a bowl.
Hmm. That's kind of cute.
I already have all the guns, or else I could get... The gun I'm using is actually a soul transpose bow. The Bolin Bowl.
Yeah, the Soul Bowl bow.
There was a mod that turns this guy, Tiny Kingman, into a Gehrman, but it looked bad, so I didn't use it.
All that unkindled, and if
Okay. Yeah, nothing I really care about right now.
Like, what could possibly interest us in terms of, like, equipment and pickups and so on?
I think just Hovel's Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not even that.
I think that makes sense. Yeah, various rings. I mean, I'm just saying, like, we're locked into our equipment, more or less, right? We
Yeah.
want the,
Yeah, the Fallen Knight's armor is really good, which is probably why everybody modifies it to be anime. My weapons are all good. A shield, maybe, but I already have the shield. I already have the Hylian shield, so what would I want? Okay, now we have this one. What's the name of this bonfire? We can just call it that. Just Lothric Castle bonfire.
Lothric Castle. Okay.
Leads to...
I'm also gonna call that the A side, even though I don't properly know.
Well, A, B, it's all referential, so it doesn't...
Back to the Ring City, baby.
Ring City.
Where the hell is this?
Who's this little guy?
That's not what they look like. That's like a medieval painting where the like cat has a human face or something. But seriously, where the hell are we?
I don't remember. I think there's an invisible wall around here. Although this is like a Londor cult room.
I mean, I gotta call it something.
Because, how about Ringed City Londor Church? Because that's what that symbol is.
Okay.
Oh, I think this might be the entrance to the Dark Eater Madir boss fight. So Dark Eater Madir
Really?
entrance. The dragon.
Well, good.
I'm surprised Madir was down there because you have Madir like menaces you through the whole DLC and then you finally get to fight him.
Yeah, yep. That's how Calamites do. Oh, they really put him down there, huh?
Yep, he is deep. Wacha! Pretty sure there's nothing back here.
Oh, okay.
I was an invisible wall from the back. There's Silver Knights here.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, gamer. Yeah.
Okay.
There's supposed to be an elevator here. Oh, and there it is. If I drop down this hole, I'll get a ring. This might be Chloranthy Ring Plus, which if that's the case, I will be happy. Yeah!
Holy crap. I love that they have a statue of, like...
Father Christmas giving a little... Yeah, they have...
This is Father Gwyn handing Dark Souls to the people.
Yeah, this is Gwyn giving a kingship to one of the furtive pygmies. And you kind of see the king pygmies later. They're all dead.
Oh, I thought they became the Four Kings.
That was later.
Oh. Yeah, alright.
Okay, so we have stairs up. There's got to be a bonfire around here somewhere, because over there is the Church of Filianor boss fight. Let's find that bonfire, because there's big scary men out here with 2 ultra great swords.
I mean, he's wearing the Dark Souls logo. He's got to be hardcore, right?
Yeah, the ring knights are all... the different versions of rings do not stack. You can't wear 2 Chloranthy rings, or... Imagine being able to wear 2 Hovels rings.
Dynamite.
Yeah, this is near. Oh god, we have a lot of DLC to look at. But I'm gonna go look at that Church of Filianor boss fight first. What kind of bolts do I got equipped? Standard and wood. Got it.
I wonder what kind of material standard is. Because wood comes from trees, but I ain't got a clue what standard comes from.
Well, the clues we get are simultaneously equip up to 2 types of bolts and switch between them as needed.
Further mysteries. Easily the most mysterious item in all of Dark Souls.
Ah, but these ones are made of heavy.
Yeah, that's true.
And these ones are made of
But
snipers.
I can easily imagine plenty of substances that could be classified as heavy. Standard, though. I got no clue.
I think I hear the twinkling of a crystal gecko, but I don't think I care that much. Oh, there it is. Hey. I don't know why sometimes my gun just explodes with, like, tons of, I think that guy dropped a slab or something.
Standard bolts are made out of old flagpoles, of course. They're literally made out of standards. Yeah. Okay, okay. It was right there the whole time. I didn't see it. I'm the fool, once again. I feel like that happens multiple times per stream.
Is this... Okay, I'm trying to remember where I'm at. Is there a secret wall somewhere around here that you have to swamp us to do? Oh god, this area is huge. I'm just going to go look at the Church of Filianor boss fight. There's a very, very mysterious invisible wall around here that you have to use the chameleon spell to open.
Ooh. Alright.
Let's try ranged battle. Let's aim for center of mass, because this thing hasn't got much accuracy. There we go. Bullet drop. That's actually accurate with 45s like this. There we go.
I mean, every projectile is still subject to the forces of gravity. It's just, you know.
I don't know about you, but this is the coolest shit I've ever seen. Pretty sure you can just do this in Nier Automata.
You're like that
yeah!
Mo, and he's got the two knives. I don't know what to tell you. This is pretty fantastic. Well, we'll put that down as a solid plan H.
This DLC's pretty.
Actually, I might be wrong. How many guns do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H!
Okay. I'm a genius.
You're a
Perfect.
genius. Look over there. City of Brass. Got, like, your purple. You've just got, like, the hollow symbol down there. Lots of good stuff.
What a lovely place.
Here's the Covenant. If I offer enough spear ornaments, I'll get, like, a thing. So over here is where... Yeah, don't go that way. Over here is where this game's version of the Yellow Monk fight is at. Where another player is summoned to be your opponent. And while it worked, it was like the coolest thing ever. Although, Demon Souls emulation PvP is out there strong now. You can just do that if you want to.
People set up their own servers like a fight game.
Yeah.
From whence thou camest, the abyss runneth deep. By the king's decree, none may disturb our mistress's slumber.
Okay, Unicron, I get it.
I should ever tried doing this stuff with any of the costumes. There's his friend, Nier. Okay, go in there.
So this leads, or I guess is further evidence of my firm belief that at some point From Software is going to make a door opening sequence that takes multiple hours to complete.
I mean, isn't that just ringing both bells of awakening?
Well, yeah, but you're not, like, the doors are stationary during that time. I just mean one animation, because they really keep making larger and more bulky doors.
Yeah, it'll be this exact same door, except there won't be like a counterbalance anywhere, so you just have to move it.
Oh yeah, and you can just barely see it move. Like the pattern on the floor below will allow you to see very incremental changes in how open the door is.
Do I have a head if I take this? Nope, if I take it off, my neck just grows back. Okay, this one works different than... I can
Yeah.
have the 2B head on on other armor. But what about the hands? I still have the 2B hands. So it seems to be mostly concentrated in the legs. Is where they concentrate the bodies.
And we figured that out last time, right?
That's how it was with
We
Leon.
would have the kaiju that's just a not a kaiju, the yokai that's just a pair of legs.
Legs and a neck.
And a neck, right?
Okay, so the Spear of the Church boss fight, Spears of the Church fog wall A leads to...
Oop, sorry.
Oh no!
I know. Noise. Cathedral of the Deep, I remember that place.
This is the
Ooh, and that's
this is the
the way
fingers
into the Covenant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, wait. I want to get you with the tackle. Does not do damage.
Well, darn. All right. I mean,
Okay,
so we should be
Rosario.
able to like.
Yeah,
walk
Rosaria's
up
fingers.
to-
That's what it's called.
Right.
Yeah. Should be able to
We
walk
should be
up.
able to like walk up to Deacons. I think we're down to Deacons.
And we should be able to get basically anywhere we need to. I don't know what this is going to do to Siegmeyer's quest line, but I've officially decided not to care about that shit. Yeah, this coming from here from the back unlocks like a lot. Over there is where Patches usually is.
Hmm.
And here's how you usually get down here. Is this like useless little thing? Stairs to nowhere, but you fall over there.
Now it really feels like we're in a Resident Evil, actually. Like, we have a gun, there are, like, squishy monsters that we're running past because we're, air quotes, afraid of them.
I could make it
It's
more
great.
like,
And they're, like, falling from the ceiling and stuff.
I could make it more like a Resident Evil game.
Oh, man. Are we gonna get the camera angle back?
We can get we can get a camera angle.
Yeah! Love it. God, I need to find that for just plain old Dark Souls, because that's a game I like to play. No, okay! I know what that over-the-shoulder camera angle finally reminded me of in this context, is the new God of War. There are a lot of sequences in that game where you get that like personal angle, and there are also like a lot of like lengthy shots that kind of emulate. Oh god, that kind of emulate like a continuous take.
Here we go.
Whoa!
Here's what I was looking for.
Oh boy! All right.
I just imagine that the camera was fixed instead of being able to rotate it, and then we're in Resident Evil.
We're in Hotline Miami, is what we're in.
Wonder how this actually works for like seeing where stuff is at.
Honestly, given how many major skips require death cam, this kind of feels like a
Yeah,
controlled version of death
yeah, death
cam.
cam, but
Like,
being able to like do this is like
yeah,
good.
right, and presumably things still load.
Look at my shadow.
Mm.
Look at my body. My body is gone.
Oh, it's just the shield's shadow, really.
Yep, I got a head, a gun, and a shield. What else do you need?
Okay, so now today I learned that gynoids, whatever those are, don't cast shadows, which is good. Uh-oh. I don't suppose you can, like, still lock onto things. Or was that the...
It doesn't appear to be.
Oh.
That's going to make this something of a challenge, which is why this is in a cheat table called challenge mods. Also, I'm being chased by a chair.
Yeah, because you're constantly angling down. Hmm.
Okay, it means we have to just... Oh, okay, he's dead. He's going to explode. And because I have a ton of health, I'm fine. Okay, I'm turning this off.
Yeah, that's for the best. Thank you for indulging me, anyway.
Hey, do you want to try this?
Does the chair count as a mimic? You know, I don't actually know. Because we do have mimics proper in this game, though, right? Like, we just... Honestly, like, everything is a mimic.
Oh, this reverses your
Dark Souls
controls.
3.
I mean, of course it would.
Yeah, this is really sickening.
I would love to do this, but because it reverses your controls, I can't.
Ah. Okay.
The chair doesn't count as a mimic. There's a thing in the challenge mod thing called barrel souls, which turns people into chameleon. I don't know if I can lock onto them or not. Let's find out. Nope, can't. That might be interesting. This makes me do this more. But I'm gilding the lily here.
Yo, I just had a brilliant brainstorm. We should make a Dark Souls mod.
Yeah. What's
Yeah, that does
what?
adds like 10 times as many enemies to every place. Just fucking shitloads of murder monsters
Oh, I thought we did.
in every location.
I thought we didn't like Dark Souls 2. I'm on one of those days where I don't like that game right now.
Okay, I'll check back later then. I'll give you the exact same pitch, but because you'll be in a different mood, you'll like it.
That last randomizer kind of soured me on it, because I had to... That last randomizer, we were like, this game fucking sucks. Contraption does not move. Could I survive this?
I don't think so.
Do I have a prism stone? I do not. I only have 20,000 soul. That's gotta be death, though. That's just gotta be.
Yeah, I mean, we're not even out of places to check, you know?
Yeah. I can just, if you go down here, there's just a natural stair down. Although... He's not awake, so he can't be damaged. Some NPCs eat you if you talk to them. Well... Okay, I know that's death. Giant T-posing. Okay, maybe I don't have another way to go other than just through over here. The elevator I don't have to do yet, but like here I can. There's plenty of places to go here.
Yeah.
Also, oh, there's an undead bone shard around here. Oh, I need that.
Oh, we're still on +0?
Yep.
Alright. Dang, that one took quite a bit of pepper.
Yeah, those are wood arrows, which is one of the reasons.
Mm.
Rip Peruser. Okay, I thought about the Peruser, so I'm starting to like Dark Souls 2 again. Yeah, we killed the dancer.
Yeah, we did kill Dancer.
I want that bone shard. How'd I hit that guy?
Oh, that was one of the like explosion shots.
These guys infinitely spawn. Okay,
Oh, right, we're not friends with that guy.
You don't say. Okay, finally. Run away.
I like how much dust and soot that kicks up.
The world is very dusty.
Feels like properly chaotic for what I presume the experience of having a tree-sized arrow fall next to you would be like.
What's up, burpy noises? Oh, I saw a T-posing crow for a second. That was fun. These guys are cool.
Excuse me, gents.
I said you guys were
Yep.
cool.
Strictly speaking, we only need to murder one of them.
Can't hurt me. I'm opening a door. Is there going to be a fog wall here? Ah, you suck. Now here's a question. Does Gale count as a fog wall?
I think he should.
That's how the game's been treating teleports so far.
Hmm.
So Gale takes us to... Should be Ashes of Ariandel, but... a dead end.
Undead settlement.
This is the...
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's...
Takes us to the Pit of Hollows.
to rotting Greatwood basement. Okay. Okay, a quick trip report.
Yep.
The drink is palatable.
Hey.
It's not amazing, but it basically works. I should probably go... I could use more orange. I have some oranges. I could just... I could play Sekiro real quick. Eat a orange.
Eat an orange.
I think about teleports a lot. There was a kind of statistical experiment I did back in the day. It was prompted by one of my roommates who played a lot of EverQuest. And, you know, like all EverQuest players do, one day he was fuming at random at events that had transpired in his video game. He had just died, which was a big deal, I guess. I not up to speed on EverQuest. I think you lose experience or something when you die.
I think that's what happened in the request.
Kind of the standard enforcement model of the era from which EverQuest came. So he was mad, and I'm like, well, what happened there? And he described a magic item that he had, that he had indeed gone to some lengths to acquire. That was I don't know what kind of item it was, perhaps a ring or a helmet or something. It had an effect that when an enemy hit you, you would have a random chance to teleport twice. And what had happened to him was he teleported once and then randomly teleported right back and got destroyed by the very thing that had just hit him to trigger the action.
Ooh.
And he told me that that wasn't the first time that it had happened to him that way, and he was starting to think that this item of his was a bum deal. Sorry, the story continues, but what is this fog wall we have here?
I don't know if these are the same fog walls.
Probably, you're right.
So this is Cathedral of the Deep entrance left B side. So we're on the opposite side. And I'm going to go right back and then try the other side.
I strongly believe they'll go to the same place, like it's one.
I do
big thing,
too, but okay. This takes us to
Irreseal.
Irreseal. This takes us to Pontiff second floor.
Okay.
But as you were saying, they teleport twice to the same area. That sounds like it had to
Right.
be like the RNG, like the way it seated itself.
Now, here's the interesting part. I constructed an experiment where I presumed that the teleportation was
They are in fact two
a
different
uniformly.
teleports.
Oh my god, they're different. Okay, so that was
Cathedral of
left,
the yeah,
right?
left takes us to to Pontiff Sullivan's second floor. Right takes us to Archdragon Peak post Wyvern fight.
Is that useful in any way to us? I guess there's another fog wall right there, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. That could be progress. But you don't want to do that, right? That undoes the whole thing. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so I presumed that the model was you would. He hasn't been talking to me, so I don't know if he muted himself.
I coughed and forgot to unmute.
Good. So I presumed that the model was just a radius, and you are equally likely to end up anywhere within that radius, including your starting position.
Mm-hmm.
And I built my model out of Legos. So after, just like a center Lego, and then 6 other Legos around, and that's where you could end up, is any of those places. And then I kept stacking on top of that with the new Lego being the new starting position. And it ended up building a very high peak, in fact, in the center. Meaning that if you are uniformly likely to end up anywhere within the radius, the greater the number of times you teleport, the more likely you are to not go anywhere.
That's very interesting.
So
watch this.
I do.
This is going to be some.
Fact,
this is going to be some sick shit. Hold on.
Okay. Holding.
Invisible stairs.
Hell yes. Got the Castlevania 2 stairs. So yeah, I do think that the item was working fairly. It just had been designed at a thought and never re-looked at or rebalanced to consider what could actually like transpire in the player's experiences.
So we could simplify our map a bit by just saying that Cathedral of the Deep right just leads to Irithyll Castlevania 2 stairs. Because that Archdragon Peak interstitial area serves no purpose.
Okay. So that's gonna go away. And so what was the Irithyll?
Yeah, Irithyll Castlevania 2 stairs.
Okay. As long as you know what it means, that's what it goes in the notes as. This is also, oh my god, I'm doing my job, like my real job that I do every day. Okay, it's actually like very little of what we're doing right now reflects in any way the profession that I have. But part of my, you're screwed, mate. Please get yourself out of this fix to prove me wrong. But part of it is constantly taking notes on what I'm doing. And if I don't have a notepad open constantly, I basically cannot function in this profession, and I gradually lose my mind. Just switching back and forth between windows. This notepad is like an extension of my brain that makes me useful in any way. I just realized that I'm doing it here now.
I would probably suck at your job, because I've always been very bad at taking notes.
It's probably... Oh, you have a kick! Oh, you had to one-hand the thing to get the kick. Great.
I had to put my gun away to pull out my boot.
Oh my god, what an excellent sequence. One-hand the gun, big old boot, backstep, double hand, blast him away.
Wow. That's the Chicago way!
Yeah, the only thing that's missing is like a half slice of deep dish pizza hanging out your mouth. What other things exist in Chicago? Wind, I guess. You got multiple baseball teams.
Corruption. Cheating at baseball.
Losing cheating at baseball. Hell yeah.
You have a lot of losing at baseball.
The Black Sox. Oh man. You just took me back since, like, for longer than I've been alive.
That is, in fact, longer than either of us have been alive.
Yeah. I mean, baseball is this, like...
Baseball's very old.
Thing.
Yeah.
It's very, very old and extremely weird. We talk and think about it like it's a normal thing, but it's just preposterously strange.
Well, it can't be weirder than cricket.
It actually can't. You're correct.
There's a Monster Factory where they play a cricket game. And it's very, very funny because A, they make a good Monster Factory character, and B, because they have to learn how to play cricket. So watching two Americans just completely ass over tea kettle confused about... This is kind of badass. Ass over tea kettle confused about cricket. Ugh. Fat Roll doesn't get to be a Bloodborne. They also learn about some cricket players. Yeah, like a lot of sports games, it's named after a sports guy who played the sport. And batting average in cricket means something else than what it means in baseball. But they didn't know that, and I didn't know that.
Oh, nice.
So they were talking about Don Bradman, the most effective cricket scorer to ever live. His cricket batting average was 99.94.
That sounds good, right?
Yeah, the next best guy on the list was like in the 60s. So even within cricket, that was he was they had to like change how defense worked to be able to deal with this guy.
Huh.
Like, they made like their own version of Hack-a-Shack or whatever. Do people still remember Hack-a-Shack? Is that like a thing? That was from the 90s.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Shaquille O'Neal, extremely powerful center in basketball. You know him from
Ah,
all the many funny ads
right.
he's been in.
Correct.
Uh,
I actually best know him from a movie that he starred in as a genie that
yes.
caused the internet like decades later to think that a different movie did exist that actually doesn't, starring Sinbad. And I think this is because they didn't want to remember watching Shaquille O'Neal attempt to act.
He was also in another very famously bad movie called Steel. It was a comic
Oh
book
my
movie
god.
where he played Steel. But Hackashack, so Shaquille O'Neal, extremely good center. Like, very good defensively just because of how fucking big he was, and also he was a good scorer. But he was very bad at field goals, which in basketball means that he's bad at shooting from far away. So what people would do is he would try to get onto the paint to, like, you know, put the ball in the hole, and they would immediately just foul him, and it would force him to shoot free throws, which he was
Oh, yeah,
terrible at.
the free throws. Oh man.
And and it also, I think after the free throws, like it's been the fourth quarter, like something about possession rules. They changed how possessions after a foul worked. Because I think after a foul, after shooting your free throws, the opposing team might get possession. So you would just, Shaq would be in the paint, you would foul him, he would fuck up his free throws, and then you would get possession. And they changed the rules so that in the fourth quarter, the team that was fouled would get possession. At least I think that's what happened.
Wow.
We won't be able to go through here.
I mean, the rules of basketball and football change like
They change very
every
commonly.
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't have to...
That's another reason that I glommed onto baseball in my early age. It was like the same game forever. Its last rules change was something like a decade ago, and even that, like the one before it was. I'm talking out of my ass, of course, but
the last baseball changes I can think of were they changed the strike zone several times. And in 1965, they lowered the pitching mound and changed the strike zone.
yeah. So those happened, and the next change was, geez, I think like pretty recent, like 2015 or something, where they finally allowed instant replay.
Ooh. Those I know those rules changes because I'm a lifelong Cardinals fan, and Mr. Bob Gibson, the best pitcher to ever live, had.
So I know about that because of noted sport enthusiast and YouTuber, that guy who does
John Boyes.
SB Nathan.
You did, yeah.
John Boyes.
You did the Bob emergency, yeah.
Okay, that is cat eating food noise. That is not cat eating non-food noise. I like the noise that he makes when he eats cat food. I dislike noises that he makes when he eats things that are not cat food.
That sounds reasonable.
Okay. I am discovering a fact about this drink that I've been waiting to melt.
What is that?
The tiny bubbles allow the alcohol to incorporate into my system far faster than ordinarily it does.
You should drink some water.
I'm drinking water for the next 20 minutes.
Okay, so that didn't lead anywhere. I'm probably just going to run past these guys because they're scary. Especially the Fire Witch.
Right? Like, here's... Okay, so... As a, I guess, veteran player of Dark Souls Fog Wall Randomizer, you have to reevaluate your priorities in getting through the game. You're chiefly interested in information and things that make you more powerful. Fighting monsters kinda sucks in most circumstances, so if you run into enemies that are even, like, a little uncomfortable to fight, you should just run away from them.
There's an illusory wall around here somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight you.
Yeah, this one is too tenacious, but Thankfully. Apparently your bolts do a heavy amount of poise damage. I'm pretty impressed at that.
I do a little bit of poise damage, but there's a lot of them, and they're happening very quickly because I'm firing them from a Thompson. We have Bob Gibson. He was a cool guy. Like, he was kind of an asshole, but he was the kind of asshole where people liked him for being an asshole.
Hmm.
He threw a lot of meatballs.
A heel, if you will.
Yes, he was a baseball heel. Ah, of course. Why would a door ever open from this side? Church of Yorshka should be... The Church of Yorha should be over here.
I kind of despise how many facts I know about the game that I don't like and never played.
Ah. Yeah, you run them. Well, in Sekiro, it makes sense to run because you are a ninja.
Yeah. I think with Sekiro, I willingly engaged in combat with every enemy once, and decided that I didn't like doing that, and then afterward ran past them. But it was, the experience of, figuring them out. I was like, oh, who is this? It's an ape with 2 swords. That can't be that hard, right?
No,
Or
it's
apes
actually
go down
very hard.
easy. Yeah, he sucks. We should say he's extremely skilled at murdering you.
He's the kind of enemy that I love, though, just because he is so cool. I love fighting enemies in Sekiro where they're good at fighting, because it's like, yeah, we're gonna have a fucking duel.
Yeah, there are certainly days where, that's the kind of thing that I need in my life, but typically I would only encounter enemies like this when I'm pretty deep in the stream, been frustrated for hours.
Yes.
And then it's like, a novel nuisance. Yes.
So, nowhere to go in Irithyll, I'm pretty sure, because all that stuff over there is locked off, because you get to that from the Pontiff Sullivan. That's the Pontiff Sullivan run-up after you unlock it from the other way. And over there, I need the tiny doll. So I guess we're just going through Irithyll as intended now. So we run into a fog wall. I also forgot we have the entire Swampus to go explore. Well, I have an Ember. I'm Embered, so I can get an invasion here. These worthless items. Do I care about the invasion? Well, he's going to invade me
The
anyways.
starting lineup of knights.
I know you.
So I'm trying to get into Blazeball.
Yeah,
but
the
I'm
season's
scared
paused
and
right
worried.
now, right?
What?
I guess, aren't they paused
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now?
It's on siesta while they figure out how to question mark.
Yeah, they didn't
because
intend it to be
apparently
as
it was
popular as it was, and then it became
Yeah, it
very
was like
popular.
a hugely rushed job. Yeah,
Should I get
but
invaded?
I'm worried that it's the experience of Blazeball is entirely and completely people getting angry at each other on Twitter about fictitious events.
Well, they get
And
that sounds normal to me.
right, that sounds normal for Twitter, but I already have that in my life.
You do.
So if I have 2 of those,
What I
like
think it
more of
means
those,
is that you just, whenever somebody talks about Blazeball or anything on Twitter that they argue about, you just block them.
I guess. The purpose of it is like enjoyment, right? What is the purpose of Blazeball actually?
That you're asking philosophical questions.
I am. Should I not? Is philosophy banned? Am I gonna have to time myself out for philosophizing?
Philosophy is not banned, especially when we're dealing with Johnny the dog-faced boy, or the boy-faced dog. Forgive me, I regret the error.
Johnny the boy-faced dog.
I forgot what was over here. I also forgot that there was an undead bone shard where I picked up that undead bone shard. Yeah, everybody seems to like the crabs. I picked the tacos because I like tacos, and they were from an unspecified location. And then they finished with one of the worst records in Blaseball, and I got a little sad.
Hmm.
That's normal, though.
But yeah, claws up, go crabs. I mean, for me, they're a home team.
Yeah.
But they're also kind of, like we were talking about baseball heels, crabs are the Blaseball heels.
Ooh. Well, they are from Baltimore, which does seem like a place where heels should be from.
Yeah, yeah. There's something about this place that you just start to more directly engage with facts that other cities allow you to ignore. Hell, even Philadelphia lets you ignore some of the filth.
Well, at least it's not Pittsburgh.
You know, I've never been to Pittsburgh.
Well, their baseball fans throw batteries at people.
Oh my god, Salty Bet still exists?
Yeah, Salty Bet still exists. And why shouldn't it?
Yeah, more philosophy. Weigh the pros and cons of this thing existing that has very little effect on anything. Hey, we're going back to Bloodborne. We got invisible monsters with glowing eyes. We got blood gems.
You got blood gems. You've got a horrible woman rings a sinister bell.
Yeah.
I think the Bloodborne dodge covers more area than the Dark Souls roll does. Also, am I going to get attacked by the doggy?
I think you should, right? Because you haven't killed it yet.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, let's hope you shoot it in the nose. Or completely ignore it. That would be a fine thing to do. Chompy, chompy, chomp. Wow, look at that head bob.
Come back, puppy. How's your health
This
situation?
is how we put the bobs back in baseball. Head bobs.
Now we're really Bloodborne.
Why are all of the worst, most terrifying monsters in Dark Souls gifted some, like, lightning attack?
This lightning is the power of the gods. I don't want to go in that yet. I want to find a bonfire. If I go through the sewer, I'll be able to find Sewer Brew, where Siegmeyer lives. Sorry, Sewer Brew! And Siegbrow. No, Siegvard. Siegbrow gives you the Siegvard gives you the Siegbrow, which is the Sewer Brew, or Sewer Brew. Yet I follow the lore.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here's a bonfire. Or is there? There's just Estes soup up here.
We got the soup.
I think there's not a bonfire up here. No, there is, but it's past the Silver Knights, but I still want to tag it.
Oh, Silver Knight shouldn't be that hard, right?
Hey, one of my mods didn't work. Oh well.
Oh no, what was supposed to happen?
I mean, I can double check. Now I'm going to be hanging a lampshade on it though, where people will notice. Although I will need to.
I'm trying to think of what experience could happen here. Like, I guess you changed the Silver Knights into something else?
That's definitely what happened.
Hmm.
How? Okay, I'm going to give myself a 1.5 minute. Check.
Ah, shit. This would have been the perfect time for that anecdote about random teleportation. But I already told that one.
You already did tell that one.
Hmm.
Yes, I'll allow
Darn.
you. I'll allow you to make changes to my device. I love things that make changes to my device. Don't you?
I suppose. I'm kind of scared of it, but my device needs to change from time to time, so I basically abide it. Can't stay in the same state forever. Except Maryland. I could stay in this state forever, I think. Has some
Okay.
features to it.
If this didn't work, nothing worked.
They let me have cats here.
They
That's
do.
kind of nice.
Cats are pretty nice as far as domesticated animals go.
Yeah, I've been trying to get the boys to get along, but every time that every time that Shaktul perceives a gamer, Shaktul will like hiss. I'm like, hey, not
That,
supposed to do that.
that's only ever something they like get over from exposure to one another.
Yeah, gotta keep going at it.
We've already got our big enemy, Titty Chad. Not my mod didn't work. Oh well.
Hmm.
I'm supposed to turn these paintings into jokey pictures of cats, which is why you talking about your cats made me think about it. Oh god, that's bad.
Oh right,
Okay.
weapon at risk. What do we do about that?
Pull out one of my 6 other guns. So this game is pretty good about weapon durability, but I am firing many shots, which is why it seems to go away so fast.
Oh my god, the use case for repair powder.
Yep.
Finally.
Anyways. I was fairly certain there was a bonfire around here. You know, up there's just many dogs. So, fuck it, we're going in the bonfire. Or into the fog wall.
Or we could use repair powder. Oh my god, that hit you in the face.
It's fine. The head serves no specific anatomical purpose to a android.
It's true. The legs are important.
The legs are where all the software is stored. That's why you get a bigger butt when you put on the 2B butt pants. Super. We did get the excrement covered ashes, which as far as I know only lets you buy poop. I don't know how to navigate this place from the back, but I did. Okay, I'm already a demon. Well, I have a Kaz here. I'm already a demon, but I never felt bad about it like fake Big Boss did. And we did have a horn on our head.
Every now and again, David Hayter would slip and say Kaz instead of Kaz, which is how Kaz Miller's name is pronounced.
Yeah, it's pronounced
And
in specifically Peace Walker. Everywhere else, he's basically Kaz.
Right. And, is it like hearing Solid Snake call my name? I was like, oh, what? Alright, we got a fog wall. Tell me about it.
So this is Erethiel 2 Abandoned Dungeon.
Okay.
Could probably find some Big Boss mods for this game. Oh.
Oh, hey.
Oh, it repaired my weapon.
Okay, cool. Unicron.
And we got a boss fight. going to need to swap ammo because I'm running low. I'll give the good ammo to the boss. How about that?
Good gravy, this guy has a lot to say.
Yeah, he does.
What a talker.
He's big, so he gets to talk a lot.
I guess. Someone's gonna stop him. I mean, I want to stop him.
He summoned this person. I mean, they've also got the Bloodborne dodge!
Oh shit.
Also got Bloodborne music.
Alright. Wow, a slab.
And our reward is 2 fog walls.
Hey, nice.
I don't know what boss music that was because I still need to finish Bloodborne. But we have Filianor boss fight left and right. Which one do you like better?
Let's do left.
Okay, Filianor boss fight left leads to Corrupted King Osiros.
Hooray!
We got the fucking gauntlet. Okay.
That does tend to happen in these. This is pretty on message for Nier Automata, I think. It's like a baby crying at random.
Oh, Ocelot! More Metal Gear.
So that's what you really should have done. You should have gotten the Revolver Ocelot model.
So there's cut content from this game where you actually see him smush the baby. There's a weird fucked up looking baby.
Yeah, I'm basically okay with them like not including that in their game, no matter what kind of tone they want to set for it.
Yeah, you gotta play Bloodborne if you want to watch weird babies.
Yeah, game themed entirely around birth horror.
I would agree or disagree with that, but I don't think Bloodborne is themed around anything. What I should do is, there's an anime called, what is it actually called? Revolutionary Girl Utina, which is like a very famous shoujo weird anime.
Mm-hmm.
And the big draw of the show is that it's supposed to be very symbolic, and lots of weird shit happens, and you're supposed to determine like the symbology of it. But whenever I've seen it, I've always decided to take everything that happens in it completely literally. So I should just do that with Bloodborne. Everything in Bloodborne is just exactly what it appears to be. There's no meaning behind any of it. Things just happen. And that might make me like the story of Bloodborne more.
To be honest, and this is one of the harshest criticisms I can levy at any piece of media, I think that is how it was intended. Oh, what's wrong with Andre? Oh, go talk to Andre. Let Burnhead see
I
Andre.
need to go get my souls, and then I'm gonna upgrade some weapons. So
Okay,
we'll
okay.
do
You'll
that.
see Andre very soon.
What bonfire do I think I want the Church of Yorha, and then I'm going to be doing a lot of running.
Yeah, we have to get back to Unicron.
Yeah, we have to get back to Unicron and take a left, and then add a left. I have to go back to Osiros, and then I'm going to bone out with my 80,000 souls. So I can get even more health. I love health. Do I have a better ring than RTSR? Does this work with ranged attacks? Let's
As
find
long
out.
as attacking persists. Oh. Oh.
Let's find out.
This could be the very best thing. Or it could do nothing.
Or it could do nothing if it only works with melee. But RTSR wasn't doing anything, so...
Right? Like, we have this gigantic health pool.
Ah!
Ah!
Eh.
A hater! Get out of here!
I hate haters. I need more wood arrows. For my tactical ammo swapping. I forgot to buy a knife. I'm about to go to the swamp at some point, so I'll buy a knife the next time I'm in Firelink. I've got to give poop to Grandma anyways.
Okay, okay. So... get the souls. Trip to Firelink. Want to talk to Andre, want to talk to Grandma. Want a knife.
Want a knife. Osiris also will be a dead end, but there might be a fog wall behind it.
Well, we got the other side of Unicron.
Yeah, we do have the other
Just
side
like
of Unicron.
right in front of us.
Yeah. And we have the swamp that I need to go to.
Why do you have to use so many words to say, please go away? Like...
It's a moment of exciting music.
Alright. No, turn that down.
Okay.
Ah,
Poop.
gracious ladder.
She likes it. Oh.
Alright.
Goodbye, dancer stuff. Does the crown... The crown can't show up on... Right? That's just a waste of souls. I shouldn't... I'm gonna buy some of these just to see if they work in this game. Wait, how many prism stones do I have if I can only carry... Oh, it's because you can store 600 of them and have 99 of them. That's why.
Ah.
Ashen one.
Scratch my nose.
Hardest working man in the business.
Well, man, tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day?
Grandfather of the Flash, right here.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
That messes me up pretty bad.
What'd you miss?
Oh, you know, nothing.
Not much. Okay, I bought a knife. I can't get out of Firelink from here, can I? One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Actually, I think... Where does that lead me? How do we get into Firelink?
Wait, what is that? That's just the entrance?
Yeah, Firelink entrance.
Let's see, Firling main exterior, no. Firling main interior goes to Eudic's entrance interior.
Okay, so if I want to go look at what the tower key gets me, I can. By just going through there and then looping around.
Yeah. Yeah, that would work.
Very well.
Still telling me about that coiled sword, huh?
Farewell, Ashen One.
So
Yeah, I love those parameters.
those are the only ones I care about. And if I ever want to stop caring about them, I just have to find how to go to Rosaria's Fingers. I guess I could have teleported here too, but nah. We have a lot of souls.
Ah, this is way better.
Yeah. We've been getting a lot of souls. Actually, I don't think this gets me where I want to go. Because, I want to go over there. So I might have to go... I know I can get over there if I just go to the beginning of the game and go from there.
Yeah.
It's like... I can just teleport, so I don't mind just manually checking where this goes. I think this leads to Pontiff or whatever. The Pontiff was... No, this was Pontiff. Okay, so we want to go... here. Frankly, it's not a lot of mods, just several.
See, now what I have to do is, like, I don't know, get like a mod cocktail from you and you don't tell me what they are.
I've tried to do that to people before.
Hmm.
Usually for New Vegas. Somebody thought Pipe was from New Vegas, and it made me really want to play New Vegas with Pipe. Because he would fit into the wasteland, I think. So this will get me a ring better than our TSR, is why I was interested in it. One of our problems is our flask isn't very good, although it's gotten a lot better just right now. But I will.
You know, I'd really like a video game in the conceit of Fallout, not necessarily like anything mechanically like it, but just the you know, the setting where, you know, it's been a wasteland. There's some like extinction level event or whatever, but that event took place like, I don't know, 15 or 20 years ago, and society's actually basically picking back up. You got stuff. I guess something closer to Death Stranding for that.
Ooh, but then you've got to deal with Kojima. And also you've got to deal with your game's point being that you work.
Right, it's kind of like Metal Gear Solid meets Papers, Please.
Or Metal Gear Solid... It's actually Metal Gear Solid meets European Truck Driver Sim. Euro Truck Simulator. How is this going to work when I don't roll, but instead Bloodborne Dash? Well, if I don't do either, then it works. Okay, this walking off works.
Nice. Do we, like, want any of these things?
What this?
That's probably a good one.
Although, this will give me a HUD icon if it works.
Okay.
I'm gonna juice myself a little bit.
Are we winning?
I would
No.
say we've been winning a fair amount.
Well, okay. Maybe it's my turn to be a pessimist. I don't mean that you've been, like, completely stymied in any capacity by any of the challenges we faced so far. I think you're going to be able to overcome them.
Yeah, we're not very close to victory. Which is to say, we don't have any Cinders of a Lord, and we have no way to get to the end of the game.
That's kind of what I was pointing to with all that.
Okay, I gotta juice myself.
Yeah. We're, as far as progress goes, we are currently in the middle of a boss gauntlet. We fought some regular folks that a giant tall man who talked like Unicron sent at us, which is the kind of thing that makes me realize that I haven't completed the DLC for this game.
And we're cheating. We're just shamelessly doing that.
Yeah, this is not a shame stream by any stretch of the imagination.
I beat this game at soul level 1, so I get to do whatever the hell I want to do to it.
Come to think of it, this is not a shame stream by any stretch of the imagination or of the penis. So, like,
No,
come at me with whatever you got.
I don't know. If you stretch your penis, we might shame you here, but basically, I don't want to hear about it if you do or don't do it.
I will leave that information outside of this conversation in that case.
Everybody can do it. Leave it up to everybody's imagination what they do or do not do in their own free time.
Mhm.
Okay, so we did all that. We're going to go try the right side of Omnicrom's room, which means I have to go to Church of Yorha. Yeah, Jean Dark Souls. Yes, that's who it is. Were you talking about the plain doll, or... I think our character's name is Akimbo. Yes.
Ah. That's certainly a... Why did you call them Akimbo?
Just because, I want to try doing this. But I can't two-hand any of... I can't... Okay, I can, in fact, dual wield.
Oh. 2 guns. Hmm.
It runs you out of stamina really quickly to dual wield guns. Especially when I take off my stamina half and shield.
Well. So that's like a long-term goal then.
But I'd have to level up things other than health and stamina, because I need to have more strength if I want to one-hand some of my guns.
Working against our own goals for quite some time. Oh, you have plenty of health. Look at that.
We have lots of health.
It's a huge meter.
I might be almost... I have like 10 more levels of stamina before I'm done. 12 more levels of stamina, and then we're done.
I didn't realize those were capped.
I don't actually know if it is. In Dark Souls, it is absolutely capped at 40. Stamina after 40 merely upgrades your equipment load. But, actually, this game, equipment load is a different stat. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So, this will give us Omnicrom.
I really think with the way these games are, they should not cap them. They should just let you have a meter that goes off the screen.
So,
Alright.
Omnicrom right.
Unicron.
Well, Omnicrom the Nomad Soul is what I know. I don't know what Unicron is.
Well, Omnicrom is, as I know, Unicron is the planet-sized, planet-eating transformer from the movie Transformers the movie.
Oh, is that
by Orson Welles.
Orson Welles? Okay, I do love Orson Welles. Okay, so Unicron right leads to
Untended Graves.
So, do you want to fight a big dragon or big gundeer? If I'm fighting big gundeer, then I gots to be cool.
We have a lot of available bosses, actually. We got this guy. We got Ocelot. We got a cool Dark Souls eating dragon.
Do the attack that's easy to parry. Do the attack that's easy to parry. Not that one. That one. Not that one either. Look how much better our Estus is.
Yeah, nice. Alright, I mean, this seems pretty doable compared to the other two. I also like our grunts. They're pretty good. I think 2B should sound exactly like that.
No, don't punch me.
Ah, right. Shovel Knight appears in every indie game, but 2B appears in every non-indie game.
Do the attack that's easy to parry. Do the attack that's easy to parry. Not that one.
Let's call them dependent rather than independent. Okay. Okay.
I wonder if I should not parry him. And just sort of blast him. The reason we were doing so much damage, though, was we were getting lots of counter hits. Oh, shit. Well. That's embarrassing.
Hey there.
The trigger for him to become alive must be by the fog wall.
That's kind of cute. I guess we can raid the place in the meantime.
Yeah, there's some...
Also, 3 retries. I mean, it's kind of nice, right?
Yep. We found the trigger to put it. Do the attack that's easy to parry.
Well, we've seen how this can go bad. We're going to keep that in mind while we take him apart with our gun.
That's normally how this fight goes, is Gundyr... The thing that makes him hard is he never lets up pressure.
Yeah, I think we gotta go for like little bursts.
Like, if you can get to the right distance, you can induce him to do the easy to parry move. Also, he has really long combos. Also, don't dodge behind him. But he has a kick.
Oh, I remember.
Okay.
Not bad.
His soul actually transposes into a very important ring for soul level 1. Because of all the Souls games, this one has the most items that just flat increase your stats. The guns are crossbows and thus are not stat weapons at all. That's why we've been leveling up bigger.
They are nothing based.
Yeah, they gain their power from bullets.
They're raw and real. And also we steal the bullets to get them.
We do also steal bullets from the ether. Yeah, the guns extremely overpowered, but they're fun. Whether or not we can infuse them to get scaling will depend. We'll find that out when I get one of the embers that can let me have scaling, but we don't have any of those yet. Although, I think we have one of them at our disposal. I could probably go get the Giant's Ember.
Oh, that second one looked like you got it for real. What the heck?
You won't be able to come in here, will you? Yeah, he's afraid.
Too much respect for Udix.
Okay, let's just,
So did we determine that the Pontiff's eye worked or didn't?
I think it doesn't.
Darn.
We'll try it on the next Black Knight, though.
That probably would have been, like, way too good.
Yeah. Andre is very good. He's very fun, very nice, very powerful. Yeah, I'm not getting the little status icon.
Okay. Well, we learned.
I think the Leo ring would do something, though. Where does it say... slash thrust? Oh, they say none, but if you go to these, they do thrust.
Oh, okay.
So I do think if we found Leo ring, which I don't remember where it is. Now all the action here is in here. There's only like some items to get here. One of them is this, which is just like I bought those homeward bones for nothing. So now we have this. We have Andre.
Burned himself out. Went too fast.
Grandma with different inventory. This time she sells the priestess ring. Which I don't think does anything for us.
Best not.
But then, if you come over here... that's all that's here. So, I don't think there's anything else here. Like, really, you just do it to fight Gundyr, and then... you get some... you get the infinite bone, and then you get to fight Black Knights. So may as well just go fight Oseros, because this was a dead end.
Alright. We have 11 to the untended graves.
Wow. Maybe if I give the, well, if I give the plain doll the Firekeeper eyes, she might stop talking about the coiled sword, and also the music in Yorha headquarters will change.
What? What?
Don't worry about it.
But he's dead. What?
He's a ghost.
Oh. Was he always a ghost?
Uh,
I guess no one was always anything, really, right? You don't get born a ghost.
what if you could? Wouldn't that be preferable?
Probably. That means being dead without ever dying. That's like the dope way to go. now it's time to slam a do. Oh man. Now that would be a genius move. Like he's just cradling a big keg of Mountain Dew. And he just gets fed up and slams it. He's like,
Ah! Don't know how I avoided that.
Yeah, the Hylian shield is the Grass Crest shield. It's just a reskin of that.
I couldn't make it invisible, so I did this instead. No, 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 no.
How cursed are we? Over 50% cursed. That is curse, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my God.
I can't get out of the... Oh.
Okay. Right of the juice.
Yeah!
Yeah, at some point it's time to take him the rest of the way.
Whew.
Popped him with our pop gun.
That was kind of harder with a
it's
gun
starting to
than with
get-
a sword.
It's starting to get pretty intense.
Ah.
Maybe time to take on that other dragon.
Yeah, the Dark Eater Madeir. So those were both dead ends, which I think means we have to go to the swamp. This will eventually not be a dead end, but right now it is. Actually, I think that's the other way around. I think this is now not a dead end. Actually, no, I need to get the... Something makes this lead to the untended graves.
Dark Souls 2, I never got what was with any of the plot of that game. When it actually ended, I didn't really realize that it had.
That game doesn't have any plot. Titanite scale is good. So I thought this was a dead end, but it's actually not. Another place is a dead end until you do this, is how it goes. I'm going to go back to the shrine and spend these 12,000 souls I have.
Yeah, that's starting to look pretty good.
At 12. Yeah, 12,000. Is that what I have?
120,000, I think.
20. This place is 0. Anyways.
I shall produce the
How about...
Ashen One. Are these... How the very...
It does change the music.
Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these souls. Farewell,
I kind of like this music better.
Mayst thou thy peace discover.
And if I ever want to go back to the other music, I just have to kill her.
Huh.
What kind of Titanite am I working with? I think I need more small Titanite before I can use any of my large Titanite.
Just what needs.
What needs spending this day? I'll do it. I'll do all of
Be
it.
careful.
Yeah, I hope the Demon Souls remaster is good. It's not by... From Software's not handling it at all. Which I don't know how to feel about that.
Huh. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. I'm glad more people will be able to play it. That's what I'll say. It was such a weird game. So, like... Imagine no Dark Souls type games ever existing, and then suddenly Demon Souls exist.
It did kind of feel like it came out of nowhere. Like, the closest comparisons at the time were Devil May Cry, of
Yeah.
all things.
There were some older From games that actually have a lot of the same DNA. I don't remember what it's called. I might have to play it at some point. It's this weird PS2 game.
Huh. PS2 is just your era of games, isn't it?
Yeah, there were so many. Well, it was a long. That generation lasted for a long time, and was
That's
like
true.
people had gotten used to making 3D games.
Yeah, no one knew what the hell King's Field was. Get out of here. No one's played that game.
Ah, thanks for the follower, Bolt. Yeah, Kingsfield's not super fun. I respect it, but I don't really want to play it. I like the part where you open up a box and there's a skeleton inside of it, and the skeleton stabs you and you die. Come to Mama! Oh wow, this looks terrible. I think the one in the original Firelink Shrine is still there waiting for me.
Yeah, I don't remember ever going after it. Is there a reason to?
I'm using a Demon Titanite weapon at this very moment.
Oh.
The other old From games I'm kind of interested in, a lot of them are very hard to get, like Kuon. Copies of Kuon cost like $200, which is why everybody just emulates that game. But then you have like a Toki, which you can't emulate because it was an Xbox game. Never been re-released.
I might actually have to get an Xbox at some point. Just for that reason. I don't know why Xbox emulation doesn't exist, but it doesn't.
It's really funny. The architecture for the Xbox was never leaked.
Wow.
Everything else eventually
Oh, shit.
linked over time, or it is at least documented. Also, my gun is going to break, so I'm going to have to switch guns. What's my next most upgraded gun? The shotgun.
So what kind of video game is Kuon?
Horror game.
Oh.
Japanese horror.
Alright.
Okay, gotta do this.
So we got Titanite, and we need repairs and ammunition.
Okay. We got that, but we definitely need repairs. I guess I could use a repair powder, but now doesn't seem like the time for it. Ah, thanks for the sub, Jello. Yeah, it's very Japanese. Kuon is, like, very Japanese.
Hmm.
Yeah, oh yeah, you were already... Yeah, Twitch loves to, like, hey, tell everybody that you're subbed. Even if you're, like, subbed already. But it got to make the yeehaw sound, so I'm into it. So... we have a new bonfire coming up. Not bonfire, fog wall. And this is Champion Gundyr A.
Alright. What? Now hold on just a minute.
This is Nameless King entrance.
Hmm.
There's supposed to be a fog floor here, but it doesn't exist until you ring that bell.
Oh.
Did it repair my... It did. Teleports seem to repair your stuff.
That's quite polite of them. How do we get out of here?
This might be one way.
Hmm.
Because you kind of drop down onto this, I think.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well.
Or is there a ramp? Uh-huh.
Alright. Alright. Perhaps not today.
The lore behind it is the Hunter's Workshop.
Ashen One, produce the coil.
You're still going on about that coiled sword!
Very well.
She loves it. She loves the coiled sword.
Burnhead says, I know one way to learn about invisible geometry.
Yeah, Burnhead is the master of it. And actually, I do have the perfect tool. That I have a gun that shoots mini arrows. Teleginji? Teleginji is something they could make. They've made lots of games about Journey to the West. Why not Teleginji?
Probably because of the grooming. That would be my guess.
I don't know anything about the Teleginji, so maybe I'm the wrong person to ask.
Oh. Okay. We'll catch up to speed on some point.
Why am I holding...
A knife?
No, why does dagger in your right hand do this?
It's in your left hand though.
That's what I mean. In the left hand, why do you wield it like this? But if I do that, I can get the scoot.
Yeah.
I don't think
literally anything to spend our flower points on.
There's not a lot of items here I actually care about.
I thought there was some kind of, like, Estus upgrade.
That's what this is.
Ah, well. There you have it.
Then... I think that's the only important item here. Estus is like a Latin word for something. It has a meaning from somewhere. I don't remember what, though.
I mean, you got me fixed. Guess I'm looking it up.
So all I really need to do is... There are 3 lights this.
In Latin, Estus means heating.
Makes sense.
Like heating and air conditioning.
It like warms you up. That's why it heals you. It's like
There
the
you
healing
go.
power of fire. Only
Yeah, it's a bottle of hot water. I mean, so when we called it Sunny Delight, it's like we're actually not far off.
and when you drink it,
Oh.
you do see like heat come out of it.
God, is that the horrible man?
Oh, the Ultimate Hell dude lives around here, but that wasn't him.
That wasn't him.
When
Okay.
we see Ultimate
God, I
Hellfucker,
hate that man.
Yeah, Ultimate Hellfucker lives over here.
Ultimate Hellfucker, that's right.
Yeah.
I like that he has fewer weapons than the others, but he's more dangerous. He's the sword wielding primate.
Yep. He's just
Like,
only he's spammy and jumps and has bullshit. His entire life is bullshit.
do we have bleed ammo? I don't know.
No, we don't.
I don't know enough about this game.
I didn't give myself any splintering ammo or thunderbolts. I have some thunderbolts I picked up, but in Dark Souls, the most powerful crossbow was Lightning Evelyn with thunderbolts. Now, come on. Let mommy out.
How are we getting out of this fix?
Like that. There we go.
Alright, you filthy leeches. Let's take us to Chicago.
Okay, and I don't remember how to get to the other towers, but I think if I go right, I will use my knife. Iron
And this
flesh.
swamp is full of horrible creatures, actually, because you have Ultimate Hellfucker, and then you have the, like, tall sage men who
Yep, you have the
bash
bear.
you with trees.
You have Bear Shaman, you have the...
They even put a crab in it.
There's crabs, there's basilisks. Just the worst. Also, it's poison.
Got a fan of swamps.
I think this is the ultimate hellfucker. Also, I did in fact get invaded by Yellowfinger Hazel. Okay, one tower left. I don't remember where it's at.
It took me a long time to get a handle on, like, how to get through the swamp efficiently.
If you climb up the tower, you can actually see where the lit towers are at.
Yeah.
And like it helps you.
Like,
I am
in
just going
theory,
to run away.
they are lighthouses, but
Over here is the Estus soup, I'm pretty sure. Soup.
soup. Oh no, skulls! Ah, spooky.
Are they dragons or like bears?
I mean, I don't know. They're not that much like either of those things, right?
I should get the bonfire. There's something in here, but I don't remember what it is. Oh! I knew I wanted it. I didn't know why I wanted it, but I wanted it. Yeah, 2B stands for 2 bullets. That's exactly what it means.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she can have 2 different bullets equipped at one time.
Akimbo, 2 bullets.
Let me sit down, please. I can't because I'm being invaded. Where the hell is Yellowfinger Hazel? She's just out there in the swamp somewhere. You know what? Screw this. You. You get to kill me. I'm no longer being invaded. I think it made the Bloodborne "You Died" sound. So what I installed a Bloodborne music pack and then put the Nier music pack on top of it because the Nier had less music. So there'll be a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I think we can call it a night once we've doused all the lights here. How about that? Because I kind of have a problem. I've been streaming Dwarf Fortress, been streaming this game, been streaming Subnautica, and these are all games that I can just kind of play forever, you know?
I don't really see a problem with that. I feel like I used to go for like 4+ hour streams as like my default, and I was just sort of like, I just got myself used to that. And, you know, then some other things happened, and I got more used to 2-hour streams, but I've been trying to, I don't know. I mean, I haven't been streaming at all lately because I got a cat instead. Looking after that creature. Where is that creature? Oh, he's right there.
Wondrous creature.
Not saying anything. Hey, buddy. Wanna... He doesn't wanna. Okay.
Okay. So, where is the light I need to go to? When you're up here, you're
bound
above
to be
the...
around here somewhere.
Yeah, when you go up, you can see above the trees. It's over there.
Look at that.
If I zoom in, I no longer hear my poison. Which means, how do I get... If I go down... If I take a right at soup, that should take me where I want to go. But while we're here, let's see if there's a fog wall anywhere up here.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Dark Souls early game map design. I love me some backtracking and exploration, and like the other games in the series, and really a lot of games in general, seem less interested in exploration. And then games that are very interested in exploration, like tumble up their own asses and become La Milana.
I think...
Or Fez. So there's kind of a, from, you know, my own sensibilities anyway, there's a hole in video games that very few things actually fill, but lots of things say that they fill. Oh, you're gonna crush this guy.
The Stray Demon is much more difficult if you have to fight him up close.
Yeah.
Because he has that grab attack that comes out of fucking nowhere. Where he chews your head off. But that'll give us
Hollow Knight
hoppers, right?
had a decent amount of exploration to it. It also eventually had fast travel in the form of the, like, bug train.
Yeah, and the bug train is
Everything
like...
was bugs in that, but...
Yeah, everything. But the bug subway was like fast travel, but you had to unlock it, and also it didn't get you everywhere from everywhere. It got you from, like, point to point.
Right, right.
You still had to, like...
It was the subway.
That was the subway.
So, yeah, I mean, that aspect of Hollow Knight was to my liking, but kind of in the same vein as La Milana, the basic means of interacting with things in, like, jumping, running, and attacking were incorrect and felt horrible constantly, so I just couldn't tolerate that game.
There's not much here for
Either
me.
of those games, really.
I basically... Only the lizards have anything to offer me here. So, we'll go...
Do they? I thought we were Demon Titanite all the way down. Or are we interested in upgrading the other guns?
I think we have... weapon at risk makes me want to have, like, one other gun. And I want to see if I can make any of them raw. Because I think raw would be good.
Yeah.
I liked Hollow Knight a lot, but
I am
I
interested in Raw Redemption.
I kind of felt manipulated into liking Hollow Knight rather than actually liking it. But
Huh.
I still liked it. No, manipulated by the game, not by people. Like
Oh,
the
okay.
game... The game
So
Dorito'd
you had
me.
enough cute stuff that
Not like that.
resonated with you?
No,
or-
like having enough killing and exploration and being hard. A lot of the fights were like, I hate this, but I want to fucking win. I want to kill that guy so bad. I fall very victim to that. Mega Man has been doing that for decades. So if I go to Soup and take a right, we'll get to where we want to go.
Yeah, we should come across like a bridge that kind of goes up.
That's Great Sword. So I need to go past that. Oh, wrong weapon. Is this where I want to go? I didn't see a bridge.
This might be it.
The bridge might be on the other side.
Yeah, I think this will be it, and then there will be a little ramp, like, right to...
Oh, is this literally
the
from the
door.
bonfire? It is. I'm such a dweebus.
Well, you got distracted by an item that is actually excellent, and we did want, so
That is true.
it's fine.
That doesn't mean I'm not a dweebus.
Yeah. Ah, this should be a massacre.
Pardon me. Okay.
But yeah, to the point of streaming games that do not have distinctive, like, chapter breaks, so to speak, you kind of got to make your own. You got to say, okay, well, we will end on this boss of Dark Souls, or I will accomplish this task in Dwarf Fortress, or, like, wait until the season ends or something. You kind of got to, like, make your own. And I do understand that.
Yeah, the seasons kind of play out nice in Dwarf Fortress. Because they have like a set time. The time limit can be extended by you pausing a lot, but can only ever be so long. So, is there a fog wall over here, or do I have a bonfire? I have a bonfire. This area is huge. I'm surprised they did not add bonfires to it.
That guy's having a bad day.
Just dumpstering some goats. Do I have wood arrows on still? I do. Good. You're who I wanted.
You're ha, you're who. Dark Souls 2 did technically have dwarves.
Yeah,
Do you mean Gavlan, or the little guys with axes?
they had both.
Actually, 'cause-
They had
yeah,
little people and they had fantasy dwarves. No reason those two can't also exist at the same time. How much Titanite scale do I have?
Yeah,
I have a shard and a bone. And 8 scales. I should probably go back and upgrade my shit. Normally you shouldn't open this up, but now you should, because this is actually how we get to the Road of Sacrifice. No, we could always come here.
Yeah, we were there. I'm pretty sure.
I just never crossed the swamp to over here. Okay, let's grab the coal, go back to Firelink, and then call it a stream. This guy is why you're not supposed to open that door. Because you'll get invaded, and then the invader will run over here. I'm kind of liking the guns. They're kind of good. They're fun. This is a fun way to play this game. Okay.
It does seem refreshingly different. Like, we have to change up our approach to basic interactions, and the outcomes are generally positive. And because it's a novel also, and really the only bad part is having to, like, cheat in ammo.
Yes.
If we just didn't have to do that, it would be a whole lot better.
I wish the over-the-shoulder camera worked better, because that was very charming.
So sweet.
If it controlled like Resident Evil 4, I would be totally over it, but that your movement doesn't change the camera makes it impossible. Okay. So we discovered that the Farron Keep area was gigantic. It was just rightly huge. So let's go to Andre and prove our... Oh, we also got another important thing.
Ashen wood. Oh, wood.
We can buy Titanite now.
Hooray!
Ashen one.
God damn it. It's been just long enough that I forgot. Are there any other animations we can make him do? Like, does he ever,
Oh my. This coal is from the undead.
I don't think so.
The only thing
Well,
I
guess
could
you
do would
could
be attack
him, but
yeah, but
we don't want to do that.
okay, I can't infuse any of my weapons with what I have currently, including raw. So I can't agree. I could maybe make a fire crossbow, although can I not? Can crossbows not be infused in this game? Let's look. Let's find out. Dark Souls 3 standard crossbow. Light crossbow is the actual word. Cannot be infused or buffed. Okay, so Andre Cole is literally worthless. But I should upgrade some crossbows.
He'll be able to help someone else. It's okay.
Be careful.
So now I've got a really big shotgun.
Some days you bring coals to Andre, some days you bring coals to Newcastle. That's just how it be.
Ashen one.
I'll upgrade my sniper as well.
Be careful.
Okay, so now I have more than one gun. I should be able to upgrade this one as well. Yeah. I could max this out if I had a few more souls, which I can do.
Well, I mean, there's a boss right in front of us, right?
Dark Eater Madeir, he's really hard, Cash.
Oh, okay.
He's really hard.
I will stop it with the goading.
Okay, let's take a look at our weapons damage. This is 228. 192. Okay, so the shotgun is more powerful than the Tommy gun, but fires much more slowly. Let's go back to the other music.
Oh, you get the eyes back. I didn't know that. Huh.
And now the music goes back to the pre-music. If you want to not do the evil ending with the eyes of a firekeeper, you just have to kill her, and then when she'll respawn, she'll be like, "Ah, I forgot what it was like to have your eyes. Now that you've taken them back again." So, places to go. We have Dark Eater Madeir, which I think is a dead end, which is why I'm also not super interested in doing it.
Oh, right. Could just be like a big payday after a challenge.
We have... Man, where do I have that I can go?
So we have Silver Knights, right? You can just keep going from them.
There's Silver Knights. There's more places in Anor Londo. If I, instead of going to the Yorha float bridge, I can go the other way and come up on the rooftops in late Irithiel. So Irithiel seems to be the place to go. I also just have the Abyss Watchers.
Yeah.
So we have plenty of places we can go. And our flask is much more respectable now. I think we have 3 more shards we can find. I think 12 is the number in this game.
Yeah, like 9 plus 3 feels a whole lot better than what we were doing before.
Yeah, we had 7 plus 0 at the start of the stream.
She's like, I have been touched at all. 70% of our health is gone. Drink. Like this tiny little fragment comes back. It's like, oh, cool. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, this thing. The Prisoner's Chain. It gives you like 12 levels worth of stats, but you take like 10 or 15% extra damage. You need this when you do so level 1. Like, it's not negotiable.
Now.
Anyways, that's going to be it for now. Thanks, Kaz, for joining!
I had a blast, as usual. I took a bunch of notes.
Took a bunch of notes.
And, even more importantly, we looked things up.
We did. We used our notes several times.
Yeah, it's already paying off.
And we only had one mod not work. It's got to be the butt pants. Everybody loves the butt pants. So thanks for joining, everybody. Good night.